But my family came out to Washington, D.C. I had been working with the Air Force and with the Postal Service for about 2 years, and I was out there a week a month for like 2 years. And they came out towards the end of that stay and during the summer, and we were going to take a family vacation. And I was out there for about 10 days when they arrived. And the first morning, we got in the car, and we drove probably 150 miles and saw 5 or 6 monuments in that period of time. Have any of you ever been on that kind of vacation? You know, where you just blast it out? We had lunch. I got to relax. Afternoon, another 200 miles or something. It was just outrageous. I might be exaggerating, but that's what it felt like, okay? And so in the morning of the next day, I sat down with my wife, and I asked her, what's the purpose of this vacation for you? And she said, very matter-of-factly, to have an adventure. I said, well, that's very interesting, because the purpose of this vacation for me is to rejuvenate, to relax, okay? So when you have opposing purposes in anything that you're doing, it creates a conflict, and you might even not know what the source of the conflict is, but if you always go back and ask what the purpose of the individual is and what your purpose is, you'll resolve that conflict more than likely. So we talked about it, and what we discovered was that our purpose really wasn't about adventure and relaxation, because we didn't share those purposes. What our purpose was about connection. We wanted to reconnect as a family, and that's why we were on vacation. And once we arrived to shared purpose, we could have shared success. She could go have her adventures, I could relax, but as long as we reconnected on a daily basis, that's what was really important. Because I'll tell you something about shared purpose. When you share a purpose with somebody, it's more than that you're committed to the same thing. You're committed to each other in a deep and profound way. It's not only about what you're trying to achieve, but it's a commitment to each other that you don't have access to if you're not aligned on purpose.